Good.
I guess it was yesterday. They just dropped off a pop-up trailer in one of the spots where somebody would come in and put people in the lobby. They just left it locked on their wall.
You don't want people going to sleep on the ship.
They did this the other day.
Going to sleep is what I've been doing all week.
Oh.
I'm like, should I go?
Well, I count on this to bring some people over so I can tell them all about the song school. The Zoom H, HN4 or something.
I have a Zoom that's different than that one. Yeah. It's like all silver and...
Yeah, Bill's rig is different. I mean, I probably could have interfaced with his recorder to run into the Mevo. You know, sometimes he needs to go home. But I'm really trying to get this down to
yeah.
I don't have to bring extra stuff on.
To an arm wrestled science.
Make this stuff work for us.
Yeah, sure is.
You have a heck of a harmonica, my friend. No, I don't need one. I have tried to learn to play.
Justin, did you see Christopher Smith? Did you get to see him?
Christopher Williams?
Williams.
Yes, they did. Yeah,
Isn't that
we've
great?
already been like, dude,
a while.
this goes way back.
I know, it's like 90s.
Yeah, long time, too long. I'm so psyched up. I love that
I wouldn't be sitting on a percussion instrument if I hadn't heard him years ago.
Exactly.
There is that.
He
Yeah.
was so good at that.
Let's rock this down.
Okay. All right. This is my first time being able to be under the bot this weekend. Not being able, it's all my fault. First time under the bot this weekend, and Amy Speaks, who decided she had to go to sleep, asked me to play this song because she was going to sing harmony. But you know, you're all
We're the pips.
yeah. Paul, you take the soprano part.
No.
Wait a second.
Yes,
Still healthy. Still healthy.
just need a cable.
But always an honor to be here with you, Alan, after so many years.
The pleasure's mine.
An August night, Rocky Mountain sky, to stay up late to watch the stars rise. Around 3 a.m., 7 sisters peek their eyes, and earthly bodies huddle around the fire. Something's not too right. They look in wonder down on the land. The stars are born and rise under them. It doesn't matter if you're an ember or a flame, or a cinder rising towards the sky. The light we give is not ours to take, but just to let it Who's to say what makes a star shine bright enough to be seen from afar? Hydrogen, carbon, and flame are all a part of every star and every fire in our hearts. And into the skies, sending light. Some glow, others beacons in the night. Like voices singing a song, the whole world to hear our constellation. It doesn't matter if you're an ember or a flame, or a cinder rising towards the sky. The light we give is not ours to take, just to let it shine. An August night, a Rocky Mountain sky. Let's stay up late and watch the stars rise.
Yeah. That's Justin Roth. Woo! I'm Alan Routh. I'm the Big Orange Tarp guy, the Big Orange Tarp dude. And this, of course, is the Big Orange Tarp. Tonight we're doing a feature featuring some of the instructors from the wonderful Song School. So if you ever thought of coming to attend Song School, these are the kind of people who would be working with you. Please welcome John Lynn.
Hey everybody. Thanks, Alan. So glad to be here. Guitars love the Colorado environment.
It's very sparkly capo you have.
Thank you. It was, this is a happy accident, actually. because I bought it, I thought it was just silver. And as you're about to see, I write some songs which are somewhat melancholy. And so I think it's a nice
It
counterpart.
adds some flair.
Yeah, it adds a little. It adds a little flair to
My daughter's gonna want to
to
steal
my
that
jam.
capo.
Oh,
She'll
yeah.
be like, "Daddy, why didn't you?"
You know, I like
use
it.
the capo.
I like your daughter. I might give it to her.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's the
I
blame.
could give you a replacement.
I know.
Can't
She needs the blame
I work
job.
at a music store, so you know, so I could probably get another. This is a song that I kind of wanted to play. I was at a yoga retreat because that's the kind of person that I am, and I have a Prius as well. I'm that guy. And
Getting real in the
yeah,
Whole Foods parking
that's
lot.
right. Getting real in the Whole Foods parking lot, exactly. So, but also they tend to make me a little nervous. Like it's a little too goody-goody for me. So like I always want to go out and like smoke a cigarette behind the gym, or like get out and buy a glass of wine. So I went to town to buy some wine for my wife and I, and I saw what you're about to hear about. So this is called Jesus of the Weeds. There's a cross on a steeple, high above a cliff, watching over peeling clapboards and the rusted iron ships. And the Hudson River Valley is a mile from shore to shore, but I got so much trouble it's too hard to ignore. Which is why I came driving up this wooded thoroughfare, the abandoned old churchyard, that's where I saw him standing there. Just a statue on the Hudson, all the grass is gone to seed. It's the patron saint of the lost and forgotten. It's Jesus of the weeds. So I pulled over my Toyota to see what I could see. There were beer cans and coffee cups and the lonely offerings. And I used to know the priest, he used to sing the old-time hymns. There were linens creased and folded, there were elders tall and trim. Stained glass has been shuttered with plywood, nails, and hammers. And the factory left town. The only one that's left around is the statue on the Hudson. All the grass is gone to seed. It's the patron saint of the lost and forgotten. Come to Jesus of the weeds. Well, the times they are a-changing, old songs won't do true, and the Hudson River told me, boy, you better find something new. And at my feet I think I see it. I think I'll put it in stained glass. Pushing up through the concrete is one single blade of grass. By the statue on the Hudson, all the grass has gone to seed. It's the patron saint of the lost and forgotten. It's Jesus of the weak. Oh, thank you all so much. Thank you.
What was the name of your course this year? I didn't make it.
I had a 2-part course, Cracking the Code. So it was basic guitar theory for folk guitarists, basically. 2 parts.
Cool.
Really enjoyed teaching it this year.
An
Great
ex-performer and I have a long history. She's one of my favorites. She holds a special place in my heart, which is hard to explain because her heart is so big. I don't think I even could contain that. But this is Alice. Some of you may know her better as Ruby's mom.
Really sorry. I'm sorry, Paul. I'm just really going to try hard not to.
Like my little heroin.
It's really, it does kind of have a.
It doesn't comb like
She got a small hand.
Yeah.
the claw.
It looks like an antenna. Really.
Let's see. Once I met a Frenchman who gave me half his pie. I don't speak any French. He didn't speak any English. But we shared a laugh and a pie and the beauty of the day. The beauty of the mountains. At a cafe in Amsterdam, it was a sit-down kind of show. I saw a dancer in the back, smiling through her tears. She looked like a rainbow that had stepped out of the sky to dance. And everyone else was facing me. Was she real? Was she make-believe? But I talked to her after the show and she said life goes faster than you know when you are young. You must dance and sing every chance you get. Meet your life every day like you are in love. Be in love with your life, child. In my pocket there's a map. Well, really, it's a blank piece of paper. Let's take a walk. Let's wander together while we still have time. Before the sun goes down, the sun always goes down. Surely you and I can have the finest adventure. You've got a map in your pocket. I have a map. You've got a dream if you want it. I've got a dream too. Let's share our dreams. Let's dance and sing together. This is our life. The sun is rising before the night falls. I want to love you better and better and better and better and better. I want to love.
That's Ellis. She and her family will teach you when you come to song school all about intentioned management of your career and knowing where you really want to be and how to get there. It's not easy, but she makes it sound easy. Our next performer is kind of the bone structure of the Rocky Mountain Song School. He's been here every year but the first, and probably mostly responsible for the curriculum, the way it's developed. He's brought a lot of great people like you say, Barnwell in, and he has a lot of other songwriting places around. He also does the Kid Pan Alley, which is working with children to write songs. This is Paul Reisler. That's Paul Reisler. If you have a music theory problem, Paul is the guy to help you with it. Our next performer, I should introduce Brian the Bread Man. We stole him from Kerrville. If you want some bread, he's got some bread.
Really
good.
Just pull some off.
Our next performer is somebody who I get the opportunity to work with usually several times a year. She travels the country, plying her trade, playing great, singing great, writing great songs. This is R.J. Cowdery.
Yeah.
Busiest person on planet Bluegrass besides Steve, I think. Incredible mind.
What key is you gonna play?
Yeah, I don't remember. This one. D? Yeah, this would be awesome.
Yeah.
Not to fight for the time. I'll give you double time, right? Anyway.
Go and play B flat, bro.
To create tension.
Just a wee bit.
It tastes better than it tasted in Texas. Maybe it's the humidity.
No, actually, it's better in Texas because it's usually much hotter. It's right out of the oven.
Yeah, right.
You don't need
This is
an
an
oven in
hour
Texas.
old.
You don't need
Cook it.
Yeah.
Put it in your
We're there, right?
car.
just put in your card.
In the morning when I cry, think about all that I am given. Think about everything I had, all the sweet and all the sad. And when I lie myself to sleep, hoping all will be forgiven, and I'll finally get some peace in the secrets of my dreams. When the day should finally come, and I don't have the will for living, lay my tired body down, let there be singing all around. I'll sing a song for Ohio, and don't forget I love Rocky Mountain High. Man, it's almost good to die. 'Cause in the morning when I cry, I think about all that I am given, about everything I had, all the good and all the bad. When I lie myself to sleep, hoping all will be forgiven, and I'll finally get some peace in the secrets of my dreams. And I'll finally get some peace in the secrets of my dreams.
RJ Powdery.
12:15, 12:15, 12 flowers tomorrow.
Oh, yes. 12:15, Wildflower tomorrow. Up next, My Bloomfield. What was the title of your...
I have a long title. The Healing Heart of Song.
Yeah.
Best. It was a good one. A lot of songs were born.
What about Mantra Mai?
That was a surprise endeavor, and it was a great turnout. There's a lot of people who we didn't really know what was going to happen. It was awesome. I will just say we did a class on making a song from a mantra. It was complete vision to do that. It's not a huge part of my life in that exact form, but it came to this is something that we should try. And it was the big huge takeaway. I guess one of them was that everybody just kind of had a moment to write about what they wanted, what they were striving and looking for, and I asked them to turn it into a declarative statement. And just writing it down, and then we just unexpectedly started sharing them. And it was so incredibly powerful to have one phrase, and you realize it all came from kind of a place of pain and lack and worry and wanting. And in 1 minute, it was just turned around, and what we all received from one person saying one positive statement, it was blew my mind. It was really cool.
Sweet.
Yeah. Okay, so I don't know if this is in tune, but if you feel like jumping in, Steve. Let's try. This little guitar is called a papoose. It's a Tacoma, which is no longer, but you can find them. Yeah. Wow. Yeah, a lot of I'm very grateful for this community. And we all go through different, chapters in our lives. And getting to come back here as a touchstone every time, it's kind of a cool marker of life happening. This is called 3 Little Words. Sorry. Big build-up. Small payoff. Small payoff.
Sorry, Curtis.
Kill it. I got a hammer.
Gonna have in the morning.
And sometimes in the evening.
Maybe it's a curse, maybe a cure. It's been 3 days since my life changed. 3 little words from the doctor's mouth. It all hit the floor. And I looked for the windows, I looked for the doors. How can something so small be so big? 3 little words can change everything. And so baby, oh baby, let me be sweet to you. Some things in life we still get to choose. Baby, oh baby, you're so sweet to me. I know life is uncertain, but this love, it's certain to me. We drove out of the city and we climbed the New York sky where you put a ring held my finger in the pink sunshine, and you leaned in close, and you said to me 3 little words changed everything. You said, baby, oh baby, let me be sweet to you. Some things in life we still get to choose. I said, baby, oh baby, you've been so sweet to me. And though life is uncertain, this love, it's certain to me. Oh, 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 oh. Sing it with me, sing. Oh, so maybe it's a curse, maybe a cure. Stop my heart. 3 little words. I love you, I love you, I love you, I do. I love you, I love you, I do. I love you, I love you, I do. Baby, oh baby, let me be sweet to you. I love you, I love you. I hold you in the nighttime and in the morning too. I love you, yeah. Baby, oh baby, you are so sweet to me. I love you, and life is uncertain. Life is uncertain. Life is uncertain. I know life is uncertain. Life is uncertain. I know life is uncertain. But life is uncertain. But you are certain to me.
My Bloomfield. I started doing the Big Orange Tarp a little before the song school started. I've been doing it here and at Falcon Ridge for a quarter of a century. Nobody's played more songs under the Big Orange Tarp than Bill Nash. He teaches guitars, tunings, cut capos. He'll work with you one-on-one. If you come see him during the festival, he'll hang out with you. He's tireless advocate of both the song school and making your life better. This is, oh, I have Big Orange Tarp stickers, so if anybody wants some, I'll pass them around or whatever. This is Bill Nash.
I have to tell y'all something that just surprised the hell out of me finally. But yesterday, hell froze over. Steve Seskin has a 3-string cape. He knows how to use it. He knows how to use it now.
I took his class. Steve, you were front row in the class.
I was.
Does he tune to jump?
I spent $20 on it in Texas. I figured I might as well take the class now. It's been sitting in my case ever since I bought it.
That was a really good story too, because we're sitting there in this class and one guy's playing a song, and it was during the circle, and he's just playing the song, and Steve's sitting like almost behind him, and he gets this. He's got a 3 capos on, and he has the 3-string in a certain place, and he puts his finger down behind one finger, and this chord blows out, and Steve went.
That's the coolest chord I've ever
The
heard.
coolest chord I've ever
With one finger.
So,
And
he
I said, how much are those things? $20. Okay, fine, here.
You're planning for your future. See?
that's it. Even if you get arthritis or something, you still be able to play. Well, you can all sing along with this one. This is my Kerrville anthem that I wrote a few years ago. Kind of falls in line with a place like this too. You can feel the love, I hope. Has a chorus with the words "come home" 4 times. Just find a harmony part and sing. And it's "come home" and then I sing something after. So it's "come home," I sing something after. So just to give you a heads up. The wind is whispering and the sky is clear. Stars are littering the ground. My friends and neighbors, they're all gathered here. Look at all the love we found. These are times that make our lives worthwhile. Spreading love and wishing peace. For hopes and dreams of what our loved ones see. Hoping all their dreams will keep. Come home to a fire that's always warm. Come home to shelter from the storm. Come home to hugs and kisses sweet. Come home to this place of love we meet. Missing friends of ours who are not here. Some have passed, some have gone. Wishing one more chance to whisper love. One more chance to sing their song. Memories have a way of circling you, reminding of good times long past. Feeling love and kindness here and now. Trying to make these feelings last. Come home to a fire that's always warm. Come home to shelter from the storm. Come home to smiling faces sweet. Come home to this place of love we meet. Come home to a love that's all around. Come home to a place of higher ground. Come home to hugs and kisses sweet. Come home to this place of love we meet. The wind is whispering and the sky is clear. Stars are littering the grounds. Friends and neighbors, you're all gathered here. Look at all the love we found. We all know we're homeward bound.
Go Nat.
Your choice.
If you,
Standard?
Yes.
if you know me at all, you know there's nothing I like better than a great song. And I can't think of anybody who can write a crafted song like Steve Seskin. He's been my rock here on the Friday and Saturday nights features for years, and he makes me laugh, he makes me cry. I love everything he does. This is Steve Suskind.
This song started out as an assignment that I gave other people in a class to write a song with this title. And then somebody in the class said to me, well, did you write one? No. I said, well, you should. Grandma Mary, 79, she still got that fire in her eyes. They took her license, but she still drives to the beauty shop. 3 days a week she's swimming laps, and every night she has a nightcap. She sings in the choir, she'll be doing that till the day she drops. Says what you give is what you get. Never know how many days you have left. So hold somebody you love a little tighter. Spend every day doing what you're meant to do. It feels like you've got forever, then you're down to the wire. Time, it's always one step ahead of you. You always think you have more than you do. Pattycake, Pattycake, hide and go seek. She loved playing games with me. At the park she'd push me on the swings higher than anyone else. And once a month she'd bake a ham, a tin of biscuits for the apricot jam. You can bet a whole lot of who I am came off of that kitchen shelf. And to this day I think of her and all the wisdom of her words. Hold somebody you love a little tighter. Spend every day doing what you're meant to do. It feels like you've got forever, then you're down to the wire. Time, it's always one step ahead of you. You always think you have more than you do. More than you do. Now I'm driving, crying, trying to make it home, praying I get there before she goes. Hold somebody you love a little tighter. Spend every day doing what you're meant to do. It feels like you've got forever, then you're down to the wire. Time, it's always one step ahead of you. You always think you have more than you do. More than you do. Thanks.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Steve Seskin. It's only fitting that a man who makes me cry more than anybody else has written a song that's the basis for an anti-bullying program called Operation Respect. And that's in thousands of schools around the world. If you want to find out about that, he can tell you, or you can look it up on the World Wide Web. But if it's not in your schools, it should be. Our next performer is a guy who I work with all throughout the year. We partner with a lot of different events. He also has all this cool stuff going around. He's worldwide, you know, and he's got a song retreat coming up with Paul Reisler at Issei Barnwell in Italy.
April 2nd through the
April
5th.
2nd.
What?
Come join us.
You didn't ask any of us to do that.
Yet.
Italy.
Yet.
This is Italy by
Ellis
set.
would go to Italy.
Right.
I'd go to Italy. Mine would go to Italy. Okay, that's all. Okay.
All right.
Okay, we'll take mine.
Turned ugly then.
Good idea. We're in this together.
Well, I've been touring this past year and a half or so with. Come here closer. Come here closer.
Oh, do you want to see? Here.
Okay.
You want to sit here? Here.
So last year we found a little place to hide for a week and write some songs together. And this is a song that Rahel wrote. It came out of the time we went through there last week or last November. You want to first? Yeah. We been touring under the name Rahel and Beck. Is the name of the group. RahelandBeck.com.
It's the humidity, I think.
We're playing for the next 2 weeks at the Grand Canyon at the Bright Angel Lodge, right on the south rim. If anybody's gonna be Andy Steele Strings will be sitting in with us. He is from the Grand Canyon as well. There's an amazing music community down at the Grand Canyon. So if anybody wants to come down the Grand Canyon and hang out with us and play some music, we'll be there for the next 2 weeks
You've
at the
got
Bright Angel Lodge.
sets in the Wildflower?
We are playing on Sunday at 12:45. That's right. Yep. Thank you very much for reminding me.
Share with the rest of the world. Gordon grew up in a heavenly town. He was born to make the world a little prettier. When he was 20 years old, he took the step to get where he is now. Where is he now? His mother said Gordon had a spark in his eyes no one could refuse to fall for. Gordon played games that ruined lives, and there are some who can't even speak about it. It took me a long time walking, it took me some heavy thoughts. The way Gordon is, as he is and is pleased, there's something to share with the rest of the world. It took me a long time walking, it took me some heavy thoughts. The way Gordon is, yes he is and is pleased, there's something to share with the rest of the world. alive. Can't say that about Gordon. He was left to be never found. It took me a long time walking through some heavy thoughts. The way Gordon is, yes, he is and his please. There's something to share with the rest of the world. It took me a long time walking through some heavy thoughts. The way Gordon is, yes, he is and his please. It is something to share with the rest of the world.
Rahel Asran.
Rahel and Beck. All right. I got to talk for a minute about this next guy because he's the captain of the ship. Without him, none of this ever would have happened. He's the guy who began it, who put it all together, made it happen with Planet Bluegrass. He brings us back every year, and it just gets better and better. I do music all the time now, and this is the best part of my life. You know, these 4 days I look forward to all year, and the minute the festival starts, I start looking forward to these 4 days again. You want to do a feature for us? It's Steve Szymanski.
Yeah, I'll play a minute bluegrass song, and then I'll get a guitar. What is this, a bluegrass festival?
Mighty fast. It's whatever you want it to be, Steve.
We heard they stay up later than we do.
Bluegrass.
They're younger.
They are? Seriously? I think they stay up like all night. The sun comes up, they're still playing.
Same to the same one.
Or at least it sounds like it.
Same murder ballad.
Well, at least you can learn it.
Everybody's running in.
Several hours to learn it.
Don't say that too loud.
I'm going to play a Pierce Pettis song.
Oh, cool.
And I dedicate this to anyone who's had girls, which I didn't have, but I'm thinking of Ruby. And seeing Ruby grow up here over the last few years, and she's turned into such a special girl. And I was amazed at this song because it was so few words, and yet it covered a lifetime, 4 verses. And I was like, that's a great song. So I can remember it. Spike, pigtails fly, petals whirl, careful, there she goes, my little girl, for school by my dad, first dance, junior high. Round and round she twirls. Careful whose hand you hold. She's my little girl. World of wonder, wonder why you're turning so fast. These moments won't last. One by one they come, they're gone. No wonder I try to hold on. White dress, veil of lace, string of pearls. Careful whose hand you hold. My little girl. I don't think those are the words actually. Careful, there she goes, my little girl. That's close.
Steve Szymanski. This place is a miracle. The song school is fantastic. If you haven't attended, you need to come if you're a musician, maybe even if you're not a musician. But this is really something special. Our next performer, I actually haven't hung out with. One of our instructors, Emily. Tell us your last name and what you taught this year.
My name's Emily Ann Peterson, and I taught automating your career and creativity. And it was actually really meaningful to teach that this year, specifically because I released my album very recently, and it's been a very long summer. I've heard a lot of other people's cancer stories, and when I played this song for my parents, let's make sure I'm in tune here.
Only you could automate your guitar too.
I know, right? Well, you actually can do that.
Oh, good.
There are these gadgets that you can put on your tuners.
That looks like an old instrument.
This is my great-grandpa's tenor guitar.
Cool.
It's a Harmon.
Yeah.
Did the strap come with it from his collection?
No, the strap is not his. The strap is my Dolly Nashville version edition. So yeah, I've heard a lot of cancer stories this summer, and when I wrote this song and played it for my parents, they asked me to make sure I played it for you guys this week. So.
Dear Molly Jo, I heard you had a rough go. I hear you're keeping up your chin, but even steel could not keep in how bad the news is. You've been losing all your sleep, meeting doctors in your dreams for lumps and bruises. They say the next right thing
brings the next right thing. One day at a time. One day at a time. One day at a time. The next right thing is one day at a time. When the nurses bring your gown, they'll shave an outline of your crown. Ooh. And then your army of a family will hold your hand to steady and ease your burdens. And they'll be losing all their sleep, meeting doctors while you dream, waiting on surgeons. They say the next right thing brings the next right thing. One day at a time. One day at a time. One day at a time. The next right thing is one day at a time. Molly Joe, I know all these treatments take your energy. It seems there's not much left but a prognosis and a prayer, and trying out the next right thing. Oh, but the next right thing brings the next right thing. And then that next right thing might be the perfect thing. One day at a time. 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 One day at a time.
Emily Ann Peterson. I'd like to go around one more time with this group, and then we'll go open circle. We do features Thursday, Friday, Saturday night at the Big Orange Tarp, and then we go open circle, and on Sunday we're open circle all night long. So if you came and you have a act to play, it doesn't matter if you were in the song school or not, just come and hang out with us. Please welcome back Justin Roth.
Dovetail off of your story, but in a different direction song-wise. Seems like the the older I get, and maybe the older we all get, unfortunately, the more and more cancer stories become part of our life, even if it's not our own personal experience. People we know and love. And the first thing I thought of when you introduced your song and started to play, someone who was supposed to be here this weekend, who's on his own cancer journey, Tom Prasada Rao. And so the first thing I did was think of him, and the only song that I know and play of his is in a completely different vein. So it's going to be a different mood shift, but he is in my heart, on my mind, and wishing he was here. And I know what Tom is. Tom writes very sweet, beautiful, thoughtful songs. This is one that's slightly in a different category. But it's inspired me since I first met him here at Planet Bluegrass probably about 15 years ago, but I have so many memories of hearing him here, standing in the street outside of Camp Nashville in Kerrville. His laugh in the middle of the night in the darkness, you can hear him from across camp, and this is one of the songs that I fell in love with long before I ever had kids, and it's come to serve me well having kids now. Although I haven't had to use the same language to explain anything yet. Kiss me goodnight, go say your prayers, I'll get the light. Don't be scared, just climb into bed. Those bed bugs won't bite, and don't get upset at the noises at night. Sometimes daddy asks questions, sometimes mommy says yes, sometimes mommy yells louder, sometimes daddy forgets, sometimes we jump on the bed, that's why you hear it squeak, that's why the headboard rattles, and that's why it keeps the beating. Sometimes we jump so high we hit our heads on the ceiling, that's when you hear us scream. Sometimes we like that feeling. Don't you dance on the mattress till you're old enough. One day you'll understand this. It's called making love. There's more words for that. There's the roll in the hay. There's the cat in the hat. And there's come out and play. Banging the door, turning the screw. 4 on the floor and taming the shrew. Sometimes daddy asks questions, sometimes mommy says yes, sometimes mommy yells louder, and sometimes daddy forgets. Sometimes we jump on the bed, that's why you hear it squeak, that's why the headboard rattles, and that's why it keeps the beating. Sometimes we jump so high we hit our heads on the ceiling, that's why you hear it scream. Don't you like that feeling? Don't you dance on the mattress till you're old enough? One day you'll understand this, it's called making love. And I'm glad we had this talk. The more that you'll discover when you're old enough to walk. Go ask your mother. One day you'll need to know it. Till then I hope you buy it. When daddy's not at home, it may seem way too quiet, and you'll hear something buzzing, but you won't know for sure. There's no need for fussing, and no one needs a cure. It's just mommy missing daddy. When most times it doesn't faze her. When she misses me badly, she sounds like my electric razor. Just a poor substitution for making love.
Fun.
Few forgotten words.
That's great. Oh, I mentioned.
Love you, Tom.
Oh, sorry. I mentioned this is the best thing I do. The second best thing I did last year was go to India. A couple weeks. I'm going again this winter. If you're interested in coming with us, talk to me afterwards. This is John Lynn.
everybody. This song does not plug in or vibrate.
Your capo should meet her strap.
Yeah, I was thinking that. Yeah, exactly. We have the same stylist. It's good. But this song is about love, I guess, in a certain way. I want to give a shout to Tim Reardon, who's not here. Who's responsible? Yeah, Timmy. And Tim's responsible for a bunch of my songs with the Fearless Songwriter. And then Diana Corpy, who's also not here for health reasons.
Although she got good news.
She did get good news.
Her heart valve is getting smaller, so her heart is actually.
Yeah, she's actually better.
Yeah, she's actually just for
going. Yeah, just for now, she's going the right direction, which is great news. But Diana and I several years ago did a. Tim does the song a day for 7 days, the Fearless Songwriting Challenge, which is amazing. You can look it up on Facebook if you're interested. It's an incredible creative process. And I was trying to think of 3 songs to play when it was coming around to me, and I realized 2 of them were from Tim's Fearless Songwriting, and one of them was from Diana, who we did song a week for a month. And this is one that came out. And it's not really in tune, but it's in D. If there's a place if you want to hop in. And I decided on this one because there's lots of strings around and it'll be pretty. Mama, take me under your wing. Mama, take me under your wing. Safe and warm, a place where I can sing. Mama, take me under your wing. Mama, can you ease my mind? Mama, pretty please ease my mind. Just can't seem to stop it thinking all the time. Mama, can you ease my mind? Don't let me down. Turn me around. Get my feet on solid ground. Off the muddy streets of this town. Oh, Mama, I am knocking at the door. Mama, I am coming through the door. Been so lonely I can't take it anymore. Mama, I am coming through the door. Don't let me down. Turn me around. Get my feet on solid ground. And off the muddy streets of this town. Oh, Mama, I am headed for the grave. Though this body's destined for the grave. Talk to your boy, 'cause I heard he's swift to save. Mama, I am headed for the grave. Mama, take me under your wing. Safe and warm, a place where I can sing. Mama, take me under your wing. Mama, take me under your
That's John Lynn.
Thank you all. The same seed, Junior, that you were before.
And speaking of absent friends, a couple song schoolers have a wonderful podcast. Hope and Emily Dunbar. The podcast is called The Prompt Queen. So if you can't come to song school, you can play the game at home. You get with them, check it out. The Prompt Queen.
You want that, kid?
What do you want?
This is Ellis.
You want to give me whatever you want.
I think Dad Cat. That's the one.
Oh, Dad, yeah. Oh, is that the one?
Yeah.
Good. I think I know which one is. Well, you do a lot of things.
Sometimes.
Is it the one I think?
Maybe probably.
Okay, probably.
I feel it's a love song also. So the one I think I'm gonna want to do is Coming Home to You, which I just feel like is just a love song, and I really do feel. You know, this is every year. It's coming home. It's coming. You know, it's the start to the year, but it's also landing. You know, and so it feels like I really land when I'm here in a way that I wait for all the rest of the year. So that means I'm in the sky. That's good times. Thanks for laughing. Coming home to you, I'm coming home to you, like a train on the tracks. I will always find my way back. I'm coming home to you, 550 miles. I am pushing this pedal down. I'm not stopping till I'm in the drive. From Rhode Island to Kentucky, from Boston to Hollywood, I've been all over this country. Not a place I've been I wasn't missing you. Flying over the Rockies, driving through the swamplands in New Orleans. No matter how long I'm on the road, I know that every time I leave, I'm coming home to you. Coming home to you, like a boomerang you throw. You don't chase it, you just know. Coming home to you, I'm driving all night long. I'm pushing this pedal down. The radio's loud and the coffee's strong. New York City to Pennsylvania, Montana to Portland, Maine. I've been all over this country, and it's true, every town starts to look the same. Driving beside the ocean, watching the sun fall from the sky. The beauty of this can take my breath, but it's you I see when I close my eyes. Coming home to you, I'm coming home to you, like a lighthouse in the dark. I reach for you whenever we're apart. From Rhode Island to Kentucky, from Boston to Hollywood, I've been all over this country. Arizona down to Texas, Oklahoma to Baton Rouge, and all the way back to Lyons, Colorado, y'all. Yeah, every year. I'm never too far from coming home to you. Coming home to you. Coming home to you. Coming home to you. We try singing together again. We're coming home. We're coming home. We're coming home to you. Something like that. We're coming home. We're coming home. We're coming home to you. We're coming home. We're coming home. We're coming home to you. Maybe one more time. We're coming home. We're coming home. We're coming home to you.
Yeah, that's Ellis.
Alan,
Yeah.
did we mention that Ellis
Oh my
playing
God.
on the main stage?
It's Sunday at 3:30.
3:30.
Yeah. Sunday. Yeah.
If you've seen her shows at the Wildflower, they're among the most exciting, wonderful shows that I've ever experienced. It's going to be a thrill to see her up there on the main stage, knocking it out of the park. What was I going to say? When you're here, it seems like Planet Bluegrass is the only place in the world, but there's a few other places. There's a signpost there you can't see right now, but in the daytime it says festival information. It's got the mileage to Kerrville and Falcon Ridge and some other stuff. If you want information about any of those places, Breadman and I are at most of them. He's at all of them. He can tell you all about it. Okay, this is Paul Reisler.
Oh, thank you, everybody. God, what amazing songs we've heard today. Here's one about forgiveness. Be lovely with cello. I think you
Did you? Yeah.
I think you put in G. Somehow the wind won't even whisper. It's so quiet in this place. Strange, I thought there'd be a lot more tears rolling down my face. I didn't mean to wait so long. There were all these things I couldn't say. What is love if not forgiveness? Guess I'm finding out today. You are my blood, I have your hands, there's still so much of you I'll never understand. I only pray if there's any grace at all in this place where sorrow ends and love begins. There's forgiveness. I always thought you could be different. Get it together, straighten up. Mute the voices, change the channel. Anything, if you love me enough. It's so ironic as I stand here. But I wouldn't give to hear your voice. All those times that you weren't there for me. Now I know you didn't have a choice. You are my blood. I have your hand. But there's still so much of you I'll never understand. I only pray if there's any grace at all in this place where sorrow ends and love begins. There's forgiveness. Somehow the wind won't even whisper. It's so quiet in this place.
I want to take just a second to acknowledge my friend Drew Van Doren, her daughter Alex, her partner Kimberly. She saved my bacon so many times this year. I had to find a new home for the big orange tarp in the middle of the year from 2,000 miles away. I didn't find it. She found it. And she's been a huge help to me. Speaking of help, I'm still trying to figure out how I'm going to get the tarp out of here on Monday. So if anybody's got a truck, get a hold of me. Please welcome back R.J. Cowdery.
Thanks, Ellis, for facilitating me coming back this year. I was going to be in the area, so I'm emailing Steve right now. Thank you so much, y'all. I keep asking myself these questions, rolling round like a rock in my head. Should I be worried about tomorrow? Well, I'm stuck in this cloud instead. I gotta figure out where I'm going. Maybe I'm not going anywhere. Are these miles that I drive, lines that I ride, just a hopeless love affair? What if this is all there is? What if this is all the love I'm ever gonna give? And the ladder that I'm on, standing on the highest rung I'm ever gonna stand. What if this is all there is? myself is overfilled. But I just can't keep up, so I'm counting on luck to soak up all the good I spill. And I know this might sound crazy, but for me it rings so true. One song at a time is doing me just fine, but who knows, I might pull this through. What if this is all there is? What if this is all the love I'm ever gonna give? And the ladder that I'm on, standing on the highest rung I'm ever gonna stand. Living for now is what I do best. It's a family mystery. It might take my whole life to get it just right before I finally believe that my world, oh, it fits perfectly. What if this is all the love I'm ever gonna give? And the ladder that I'm on, standing on the highest rung I'm ever gonna stand. What if this is all there is? What if this is all the love I'm ever gonna give? And the ladder that I'm on, standing on the highest rung I'm ever gonna stand. What if this is all? What if this is all there is? What if this is all there is? What if this is all there
See, and all of these performers have mailing lists you should be on. They have recordings you need to have. So catch them while you're here and get some of that going. Here's My Bloomfield.
Do you want to? Do you want cello on your song?
Yeah, we have two
Yeah,
cellos.
are you want to?
Yeah, I can do it.
Yeah, I'm gonna do. Okay.
What key are you in?
I don't know. It's very like a vibrato, like I don't know what key.
I take it you've played the cello before.
Yeah, I'll play cello on your song.
All right, thank
You look cute. She just really seemed like you had no problem doing it.
Can I use my cut cape on?
It's only got 4, so.
Woo! Sorry. Well, I think maybe the first time I came here was on one of the meteor shower nights. And supposedly it was happening this week. I saw 4 randomly at different days. I had one on each day, but we did have a full moon, and that was very beautiful. This is just my hugest thanks to everybody for this space. Alan, thank you for having us here tonight.
Thanks. I love all you guys so much. Thank you. Blessing this place with this music.
This is called Sway.
Sway me to the moon. Let's get lost in an orbital swoon. Sail me to the stars. We'll burn bright like beating hearts and throw your line. Draw me in like summertime. Swim up your river if you swim up mine. Let's intertwine. 'Cause every now and then I wake up in the middle of a dream. Can't be sure of what is real or fantasy, so I close my eyes, turn down the lights, make it last all night. Morning comes too soon. Sway to the moon. Every now and then I wake up in the middle of a dream. Can't be sure of what is real or fantasy, so close my eyes and we fly. You and I.
We got 3 more songs in tonight's feature, and then I'm hoping maybe to extract a song from my buddy Mike Lilly, who I see out there. So we'll do that, and then we'll go open circle in just a few minutes. So if you came to play, please stick around, and we'll remove the deck and see how things go. This is Bill Nash.
I got the opportunity a couple months ago to do Eliza Gilkison's Casa de Musica. 22 people in Eliza Gilkison's house in Taos, New Mexico. And it was pretty amazing. First of all, John Gorka was there, Tim Richmond, monster musician, and of course Eliza's son, who's quite prolific himself. But I have this song that some of you may have heard, but I always had an issue with the third verse, and I got to actually sit with Eliza for 10 minutes, and she tweaked me. She tweaked me. By the way, this is in Diggity Gad.
Of course. Why wouldn't it be?
Diggity Gad. D-G-D-G-A-D. Diggity Gad. It's like Dad Gad, except the A dropped down the whole step.
I can hear Steve in his shows now. This isn't the Dicky Cat.
Anyway, this is a little song I wrote about a quilt that I lost. I miss you on days like this, when the winter rolls through my window. I miss you. I'm gonna mess the words up now. Don't do that. Oh, no, let me try again. I miss you on days like this, when the winter rolls through my window. I miss you all those nights you were here. I would wrap you around me, my cares would fade away. I miss you, memories of your love given freely to me. I don't feel anymore. Oh, I miss you. The times you lay on my bed, waiting for the next time I caress you. Now I know you live far away from me, and someone else holds you like I used to do. I wish one more chance to help you see. I never wanted to be parted from you. I miss you. You slipped right through my grasp like a thief in the still of the night. Oh, I miss you. My thread to the past, your fabric so soft and so light. Now I know you live far away from me, and someone else holds you like I used to do. I wish one more chance to help you see. I never wanted to be parted from you. I'd give a king's ransom if I had it to give. I'd hand it away in a heartbeat. How fiercely I'd hold you, I'd never let go. I cherish no other above you. I miss you. When I think of the hands that made you so pure, stitched with my grandma's love, oh, I miss you. I still feel her touch. I miss you so much more, 'cause she made you. Now that you're so far away from me, I hope someone in need is loving on you. Maybe one day they'll finally see they'll never want to be parted from you.
Bill Nash.
Bill's also playing the Wildflowers tomorrow afternoon.
1:15 with Dan Harris. 1:15.
There's a tuner built in if you want to check the tuner.
Oh,
Swing it.
we'll see.
Earball.
See what we got here.
Earball it.
I've been, you know how in these circles you like change? Did anybody else like change their mind of what they're gonna play? Like 14 times.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm gonna play. Yeah, that's it. We're sticking with that. And then like it comes to you and you're like, no, I can't play that.
Every time.
Every time.
It's way too high. I've been talking too much this week.
Oh yeah.
Maybe they have like a flat pick with the right on.
Yeah, Mike.
Right.
Thanks, Bill.
So by the way, once I heard that Ellis was playing on the main stage on Sunday, I called up here and I said, well, can I put in first dibs for her like closing set that she's inherited for like, because I've been opening it for her for 10 years. It's always me then Ellis. So now it's me. No. There's somebody playing before me, but so about 5 o'clock or 5:15 or something, whenever Ellis used to play, I'll be playing with Mai's gonna play a couple of songs, and Arthur Leland will join me. Come by. It's after her set.
Perfect. She ought to be there too.
If you want to play, it's in C.
Okay.
I mean, no, it's in B flat.
Yeah, B flat.
Sorry. It usually is in C. I don't know what to say about this song. It's you're talking about people TPR, and just the older we get, like there's so many people like we've either lost or are dealing with stuff, and it's just it gets really tough. And I wrote this to my friend Alan Chan. We were young, we were free, we were something to see. Life and love were a mystery. Ah, shoot. One more time. Take two. We were young, we were free, we were something to see. Life and love were a mystery. Every Friday night we try to crack the code. In your daddy's Dodge we double date. Hey, do you remember those rides we take? Radio blasting, going too fast down Cemetery Road. We thought we'd live forever or go down in flames together. Took on the world, whatever came our way. Your middle name was Passion. I still hear us laughing. I'm left here asking why you had to go away. I'm lined up behind 100 cars. Only God and you know where you are. I'm driving slow down Cemetery Road. Sky is blue, it's a glorious day. Ain't it just like you to lead the way? Hey, I hit a cold Corona in your hearse. I bet you're smiling, feeling no pain. Inside my heart it's pouring rain. You were my hero, where did the years go? Damn, this hurts. You thought we'd live forever or go down in flames together. Took on the world, whatever came our way. Your middle name was Passion. I still hear us laughing. I'm left here asking why you had to go away. I'm lined up behind 100 cars. Only God and you know where you are. I'm driving slow down Cemetery Road. we live forever or go down in flames together. We took on the world, whatever. We thought we'd live forever. I prayed that you'd get better. Nobody lives forever. I'm lined up behind 100 cars. Maybe someday I'll be up there where you are, and together we'll go racing around the stars. Right now I'm driving slow down Cemetery Road.
Okay, closing out the instructor round tonight, we got Chicago Mike Beck and Rahel. To Helen Beck, is that what we call it? Rahel and Beck? Rahel and Beck. And then I'm going to drag my friend Mike Lilly up for song. And then we're open circle.
Mad Dog, you still here?
This is about a quarter of the song school instructors. So if you're thinking, I don't know, song school, is that a little expensive? No, it's not fucking expensive.
Take the second solo. She's going to do the first one, you take the second solo, but, you know. Justin, might I impose upon you to drive my beat? And if you want to
drive your beat.
You got a beat?
Sometimes. I got to beat it. I wrote the song on the way to song school, I think almost like 10 years ago or something. I was like coming up, the sun was rising as I was supposed to be here on Sunday, and it was already Tuesday morning. And I'm driving, I'm watching the sun come up as I'm driving over the eastern slope of Colorado. And then the second verse I wrote when I was hiking up from the bottom of the Grand Canyon to the top of my 11-hour hike from the river. It usually takes people 7, but I took a nap. So. Come on, my dog. I'm gonna get there when I get there. Mama, I'm coming home. I'll get there when I get there. Baby, I was born to roam. I'll get there when I get there. I just can't be there now. I'll get there when I get there. As soon as I can figure out how. Best laid plans in my city, man, well, all through go awry. Doesn't seem to be much use sitting around thinking about why. Just keep on pushing forward, gonna put the pedal to the floor. I'll get there when I get there, honey, a couple of days. I'm gonna get there when I get there. Mama, I miss you so. I'll get there when I get there. I'm running late, I know. I'll get there when I get there. Ain't too big on punctuality. I'll get there when I get there, honey, a couple of days. 3 or 4 or 5 or 12 or 39. Climbing up the canyon, got bright angels by my side. Inch by inch, step by step, we ain't got no mule to ride. I left the ranch in darkness, now the blazing sun's above. I'll get there when I get there. Someone give me a shove. I'm here to help me do now. Help me out. I'm gonna get there when I get there. Gotta make it to the show. I'll get there when I get there. It seems so far get there. God curse this ADD. I'll get there when I get there. Honey, eventually. Mad Dog Freeman, do it, brother. Soon I'll meet St. Peter. I'm just made that way. But I got people to see and they've been waiting on me, and I know just what they'll say. He'll be late to his own funeral, but on my dying day, I'll get there when I get there, running the other way. Last chance to sing it. I'm gonna get there when I get there. Lord, he's gonna bring me home. Therefore I'm hoping I can blow my favorite song. I'll get there when I get there, when I see that pearly gate. I'll get there when I get there, you know I'll be running late. I just hope it ain't today. We don't close that gate. Thank you very much, Rahel, Mad Dog Friedman, Hudson on drums,
Chicago
cello, bass
Mike
guitar.
Beck.
Thank you, Alan. Thanks for having us, brother.
If I can get you guys to indulge me for 5 more minutes. Before I knew all y'all, I knew this guy.
That's plural for y'all.
I did a songwriter series in 1994 where I brought 24 of my favorite songwriters to 11 cities in 6 groups of 4. And one of the headliners of that tour was Mike Lilly. He's been a favorite of mine for years and years and years. And I want you to hear a song. Play something for us, Michael.
You need a guitar?
I do, if I'm going to play something. May I use yours?
Sure, if you'd like.
Get there when I get there.
Need a plectrum?
No, thank you. I'll go plectrum free. Plectrum free.
Right. Is that a diet?
Yes, it's new. I get it. You know what I do need a plectrum? Just changed my mind, like you said.
Yeah, that's what happened.
I think there's one in here. You guys sound great out there, man. Thanks for playing that TPR song. That was so great.
Michael plays with the shirt.
I want to hear Ellis do that song. Sometimes mommy asks questions, sometimes mommy says yes.
A big rewrite! Go ask your mother. I am asking my mother.
It could happen.
I made you blush, hey, what the
Would I begin to one day have lived in the days of the wild old west? It's a chance to redeem the childhood dream, the one that every boy knew the best. Well, I could have been an outlaw, man on the run, a man who spoke his mind with the trigger of a gun. From town to town with reputation never far behind, but life would turn to death in a day or any time. Would I begin to one day have lived in the days of the wild old west? It's a chance to redeem a childhood dream, the one that every boy knew
Well, I might have been a family man, and we'd lived our family land. 2 sons and a daughter and a wife to hold my hand. A piece of sky in North Montana, 40 miles from town. And every night I thank the Lord when I lay my children down. I lay them down. E flat. Maybe I would have played the piano in a honky-tonk saloon. A little whiskey on my breath, a little out of tune. At closing time I'd settle up just as they dim the light and spend it on a game of cards or a woman for the night. Would I give one day have lived in the days of the wild west? It's a chance to redeem a childhood dream, where a boy was not a man until the test.
He also has a mailing list, he has recordings, he's out and about doing his thing, and you need to hear more of him because I love him. Okay, now we're going open circle. Anybody wants to
Thanks,
say?
Alan.
Thank you very much.
Right.
In the morning.
Thank you.
One more, Alan. Emily's left.
Oh, I'm sorry. I messed up.
You didn't mean to do that.
Nice when that happens, right?
You want to play one more?
Thank you again.
No, I have to. I gotta go. You know, you.
Yeah, you guys sound awesome. Circle is amazing.
Oh, thanks.
That was great.
I see some people out there. Janice, Alicia, you were here. York.
God knows what time it is now.
Oh, you don't want to know.
But you should play here.
Well, he's played here a couple times.
I know.
Grab a chair.
Alan, well, you can bring that and leave on my table if you want to.
Okay.
When I get here.
I'm going to go to
Okay. Okay.
Go to MC the at Wildflower. I have a feeling I can make it happen.
Thank you, darling.
He may have even just given me one. Sometimes he does. But if not, all I have to do is call up and go. I think I can make it happen. But you'll just have to wait till like 9:30.
This week we had
I'll find out.
All right.
Gotta get Paul right too. Huh? It's Thursday night. All right. You were so good tonight. Oh, seriously.
Yeah,
Took it to new levels.
Really, really, really.
Yeah, it was a beautiful night.
Okay. Now, yeah, let's do that.
Hey, all right.
I'll just take one, and then I'll use this one. Yeah, 1, 2, 3.
No, I know. I shifted my weight.
You hipster, you.
Yeah, right.
I love you, Steve. Thank you
I love
for
you too. That was fun.
being here with us.
I'll see you tomorrow. Come on.
So, Steve, are we heading out?
We're heading out.
Okay.
We are heading out.
Thank you, Paul. Thank you, everybody. Lovely as always.
All right.
Oh, yeah.
We'll see you soon. I have a feeling I'll see you some point in the weekend. No, we don't have to have that big, like not till next year thing. Okay.
Jenny, you gonna stay and play?
Lovely. Yeah, we're going to Longmont.
You're right. And this is the place.
Let's play some more. I don't want to go to bed yet.
Lovely. I hear you. Ma, you don't need a ride. You're here. That's right.
It's funny. It was like bugging me too.
All right. See you tomorrow. I will. Hey, man. How are you? Good. See you.
Oh, fun. Oh, yeah, we're ladies.
I don't know, Alan. There's Rick's here. I mean, he wants to play.
I'd better. Shannon was here a second ago. York was here.
He was here.
I don't know. Is he back?
Oh, he's right here.
Back there? Okay.
Yeah, he's here.
We're up to Longmont.
Hi, that was beautiful.
Oh, hey. That was a nice circle. Very tender.
Did I really have
Thanks, Alan.
Hey, thank you. It was great.
Yeah, I got a show tomorrow, 1:15.
Yeah,
You need to get some sleep.
I
I know. No, not sure. What
yeah, so
They're all sending it to the writer right now.
understand.
Gonna be here all weekend, right?
Yes.
We'll get for sure Sunday. It'll be,
Yeah.
as usual.
How late is it? Is it
Yeah, I will try. Keep my
It's,
energy. I'm still trying to get my endurance back.
You know what's going to happen? I'm going to hit the ear mattress.
That's
And the employee.
Yeah, I'm sure you can relate. Because just almost 13 years.
Because I got all fucked up and wired for my
So,
and then
still
now I'm kind of on the down slope.
trying to get that.
I know you're hooked in.
yeah. Well, I wait all
Oh,
year.
yeah. That's all I do.
But I
One
just,
procedure that's better than.
yeah, there's the anterior entry, and then they do outpatient surgery.
I know what's
But still, it's like body. It's like everybody's like, wait a minute, you had something done. Let me recover.
What'd you do to me?
Yeah.